promises made to be broken, putting all of your faith in them things that you hoping. I ain't saying it's hopeless, I'm just saying to focus more before you decide. I'm sticking devoted to a cause without knowing the risk factor. Too concerned with getting blowing your wrist faster, knowing the whip faster. 0 to 6, you on the floors, but you're here with the chicks, you speedballing. In the mix, posing and flicks, you need all this. All I can say to you, dog, is be cautious, cause the script quicker than flip than she Wallace. On the strip, cause you're convinced there's no options. Got a chick, baby, you rent, you need profit. So you spit, maybe the vent, indeed rocket. The same thing that inspired me to write seem to be the same thing that inspired me to fight. And the same thing make a nigga want spit seem to be the same thing make a nigga want quit. And the same thing that we living our lives for probably ain't the same thing we willing to die for. Probably something we ain't willing to give our lives for. There's no guarantees, following the blueprint from those in the lead. Throwing in my 2 cents and flows on the beat and keep burying my soul is for those who critique. Control help me keep on my toes and my feet like cops on the block with patrol on the beat. I stopped and I watched those older than me. When you warn, you the man. When it's over, you leave. Was on the road, the bitches who knows every leaves. Cars close and women expose your degree. I hope and believe you can rock for the art. You drop on the charts, but you go to the streets. Forced to compromise the quotes that I speak from my throat for this week, so I won't, it ain't me. The same thing that inspired me to write seem to be the same thing that inspired me to fight. And the same thing make a nigga want spit seem to be the same thing make a nigga want quit. And the same thing that we living our lives for probably ain't the same thing we willing to die for. Probably something we ain't willing to give our lives for. This ain't speculation, being stressed and waiting just to test the patience. Turn blue in the face, holding your breath for greatness. Cause the only thing you should expect is hating. In abundance, in the rut, looking for substance. You can bump this in the rut, all of that dumb shit. This is something I work all of my life for. All of them long days, all of them long nights for. It's all about what you're willing to sacrifice for. Really, it's all about what you're willing to fight for. Willing to write more till my craft is mastered. Still in a tight war with these rats and bastards. Feeling this like more than some passing fast, and now I'm feeling like I'm following my path and passion. The same thing that inspired me to write seem to be the same thing that inspired me to fight. And the same thing make a nigga want spit seem to be the same thing make a nigga want quit. And the same thing that we living our lives for probably ain't the same thing we willing to die for. Probably something we ain't willing to give our lives for. The same thing that inspired me to write seem to be the same thing that inspired me to fight. And the same thing make a nigga want spit seem to be the same thing make a nigga want quit. And the same thing that we living our lives for probably ain't the same thing we willing to die for. Probably something we ain't willing to give our lives for.